The Battle of Xiangxi, the last great battle between China and Japan. The Battle of Xiangxi was the last great battle between China and Japan, and the battle fully demonstrated the noble and fearless patriotism of Chinese officers and soldiers. The Battle of Xiangxi also enhanced international reputation. Celebrate the victory of the firecracker ash at least 2 feet thick. August 15, 1945, the Japanese emperor announced the surrender. Zhijiang County, Hunan Province, also immersed in revelry. In the evening, after finishing their duty at Zhijiang Airport, Liu Daomin, a radio district station operator at the 9th General Aviation Station, and 3 other comrades rushed to the streets to join the revelry with impatience. When we arrived on the street, the firecracker ash on the ground was already at least 2 feet thick. Elderly Liu Daomin recalled the scene of that day with excitement reflected in his eyes. We carried the transmitter and loudspeaker from the airport and ran all over the streets and alleys, repeatedly playing the radio broadcast. Liu Daomin and his comrades had a crazy night on the streets. A few days later, when they were back on duty at the district radio station, another piece of news had already spread. After China's victory in the war, the location of the negotiated surrender was determined to be Zhijiang. This is by no means a coincidence. The Japanese began the Battle of Xiangxi with the attempt to seize Zhijiang, and eventually lowered their unbeatable heads in Zhijiang. Zhijiang County in Hunan Province is the military key area for entering and leaving Guizhou and Sichuan, forcing Guiyang, and detouring to Chongqing. Moreover, Zhijiang Airport was an important airbase for the Allied forces at that time, with the most advanced P-51 Mustang fighters at that time, as well as B-24 and B-25 bombers and C-43 and C-47 transport planes. The Japanese army attempted to destroy the Zhijiang Air Base in one fell swoop, lifting the air threat and waiting for an opportunity to push into Sichuan, threatening Chongqing, so as to save the fate of the defeat. To this end, the Chinese and Japanese armies started the Battle of Xiangxi at Xiefeng Mountain. It started on April 9, 1945, and ended on June 7 of the same year. Both sides participated in the battle with a total force of more than 280,000 soldiers and a battle line of more than 200 kilometers. At that time, the Japanese army took Ichiro Sakanishi's division of the 20th Army of the 6th Front Army, the headquarters of which was located in Hengyang, and the 34th Division of the 11th Army as the main attacking force, with a total of 5 divisions and regiments and 3 independent mixed brigades, with a total strength of about 80,000 people. Chinese Army with Army Commander-in-Chief He Yingqin as Commander-in-Chief, together with the 4th Front Army Wang Yawu Department to take charge of the frontal defense operations, the 3rd Front Army Tang Enbo Department to take charge of the Guihui Road defense, with the 90th Army for the Battle Maneuver Regiment, control placed in the line of Jingxian, Suaning and Hunan Province, in order to cope with the right flank of the 4th Front Army operations, 10th Army Wang Jingjiu Department to take over the defense of North Xiang, the original defense of North Xiang, the 18th Army to transfer to the Yuanling of Hunan Province. Chenxi, the 18th Army, was transferred to Yuanling and Chenxi in Hunan Province to serve as the maneuvering corps of the 4th Front Army. Liao Yaoxiang's division of the 6th Army was the General Reserve, airlifted to Zhejiang from Yunnan Province. The Air Force consisted of one of each of the 4 brigades of the 5th, 2nd, and 3rd Armies, one of the 14th U.S. Air Force, with more than 400 airplanes participating in the battle, and 20 divisions of the Army, totaling more than 200,000 troops. The Battle of Xiangxi ended with the complete defeat of the Japanese Army. A total of 12,498 Japanese soldiers were killed and 23,307 were wounded. 7,737 Chinese soldiers paid for the victory in the battle with their precious lives.